I mean, blue screens are really often happening quite often right now. I don't know what to do about them really. I got rid of the driver. I have to reinstall Windows, which is going to suck. Sleeping dogs, blue screens. Maybe there's like something in the game which makes this happen. Because it's known to be really incapable of, yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the game is the thing that causes blue screens. This might be a really bad problem. I mean, it's certainly something that other people are saying about it. So the game will run fine anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes without crashing. Could be something you're running along. No, that's not it. Oh, maybe it is because of the game capture. But yeah, it causes basically a problem, which I didn't imagine to exist, but the game might be the thing that causes the blue screens, because I don't have any blue screens in any other game. It's just Sleeping Dogs which causes the blue screens, so I'm scared about it. Like, if you just want the game, I don't know. I never had the game crash on me before. I think once, I think. I mean, certainly there's nothing I can do about that. So I set the screen increases realism of shadowing, enables shadow filtering, disables standard shadowing, enables resync, disables resync, increases realism of shadowing. Disables standard resolution, enables. I really couldn't tell you what it is. I mean, the problem is also the graphic settings are rather limited in this game. It really does allow not to set a lot. I mean, I think the settings that I have right now with the world detail high is the right idea. Because you want to have the draw rate vibe, you don't want to have the caps block into your face. But I still block in. I did not block in that badly actually. I mean, I'd really like to know where the blue crashes come from, but I think it has to do with Sleeping Dogs most likely. Maybe if I force the game on to run in XP mode, not give it like text 11 support. Or maybe only give it like Vista, you know. That would be an idea that I have. But they definitely have something to do with Sleeping Dogs, because all the other games don't make my game computer crash.
You up for a race?
Yeah, sure. Long as you don't mind losing.
This mech cars are quite as slow as Aces. Yeah, honestly, this seems to be the best settings I can get out of it. That was a really sad fail. The angle has to be not quite as extreme as I did there. No, that was terrible. I need to go for a steeper angle. It looks like you don't need that angle, but you actually do. You need to hit the thing with the thing. Oh, great driving. Amazing. Having such a hard on. That was close. The angle is not quite good enough. It has to be steeper actually. I want to bounce onto the street. And I bounce into the wall, which is not good. We can still make it, but you have to get lucky to bounce. I don't like lucky. But when it comes to something like this, it has to be consistent. Ugh. Hahaha, did you just open the physics engine of this game? What a marvel it is to look at it. Drunk driver. That was good enough. Like the air window is actually quite big. It just comes down that you bounce off in a 45-degree angle. That seems to be what the game really likes. That's 1 out of 2 attempts. Well, let's start counting now. The first one really didn't count. I was already dead when I failed the card cut. That was a bad angle. Like, you have to be under the sidewalk. That seems to be the best angle you can get for. But it's 1 in 2. My oh my, the perfect start. Well, the engine randomly loses all its power. That definitely counts. 2 out of 3. I'm not inconsistent, and I'm still getting used to it. That's the amazing part about this thread. Ah, why did I do that? That didn't count. I made a really bad mistake. I wanna see the consistency of it if I do everything right. What a bottle job. I absolutely killed it. I pressed a tiny bit on the left stick on the A. And that already screwed me over. That's a pretty bad start. I mean, I did get the skip, but still. It's supposed to be a little bit more beautiful. That's a fail. I mean, I also lost all my speed because I hit one of the posts. Still, that's an excuse. I know that I hit the post. I don't even need to ram this stuff, honestly. If I drive well, then you really don't have to. Yeah, I was too slow. I always fuck up that turn. I always fuck it up. This is the number one reason why I currently do not make it. I need to go through defense basically, and that's what I always have to do now. Going wide, in theory it's doable, but in practice it really does not work out. Well, the best way I can do this mission is by really just driving with the hand. Absolutely terrible. Again, I lost all my speed. Why do I always lose my speed? I'm such a potato. That's a mission fail. It looked good enough, but I lost too much speed. It's a sec before I hit the thing, I hit the car. Yeah, getting good at this is really going to take some time and effort. What a shame. I was also thinking maybe it's better to drive under the bridge. I'm not sure where the trigger actually is, because the trigger seems to be reached really early. What does it look like on the wall? Wait, that doesn't look anything because it doesn't show up. That's really weird. Oh well. I mean, good. At least I'm really good at this first shortcut. Like, I couldn't go any smoother, really. And then I do stuff like that again. Sometimes I really do wonder. Again, I feel like the angle was not enough. Just getting over onto the other side, I don't see that being worthwhile. I just suck at this point. Probably it comes down to the fact that I cannot train this very easily. I mean, I could train it, I guess, off without the race going on. Just take the car and run it repeatedly over. This is an example where I'm blocked like that I have to go straight. I'm such a donkey. This is going to take forever to get good at. But every single time I fuck up the turn. And then I try to stay on the inside, which really doesn't work, because for that you really have to have the perfect line. I mean, I can scope myself obviously, which I really shouldn't, but still. Like, how much can I fault myself for that, basically? So yeah, I can do it. That's definitely passed. 1. I need to get this done at least 50% of the time. More than that, actually. At 50 is the minimum. I mean, it shows itself that I can do it, you know. Absolutely terrible. There's still time to recover this though. Not like that though, fuck me. That was unlucky, Angie. And it actually counts, that's a 2. That was a great improvise though. I mean, I will do this in 1. This is the ultimate nerf test, basically. Like, already my nerves are getting chicory every single time I have to do this trick. I mean, the problem is I cannot test quite perfectly the trigger. Unfortunate. The angle was a little bit too much to the right. 2 out of 3. And the problem is also when you go full speed, you have very little time to react and to see. That was unfortunate. I'm actually thinking about not even trying to use the shift key because it punches you way up into the sky, which you might not even need. Going to try it out. But yeah, that was 50-50 apparently. Which was my target, but I don't know. I can do the bench jump, and I can do it consistently. The problem is this was never really up the question. The question is it going to be worthwhile to fade a run for it, you know? I'm obviously thinking about not even using the jump button, just using the angle. Nope. Without the jump button, it does nothing. So much for that test. That's really unfortunate, RNG. That's a miss. 2 out of 5. That was quite pathetic. There has to be a higher angle. Oh, it's actually less than that? I'm not sure. Bizarre. I'm inconsistent. 2 out of 6. But again, I felt like I didn't really get it perfectly. That was like some mission fail somehow. That bloody corner over there. That curbstone, it really fucks over my car. Honestly, it might be better to go to the right. I feel like I have much better speed than normally. Oh, it's going to be very difficult. Yep, I was too slow. It's my usual problem.